It's official then. Takumi Minamino is a Liverpool player. £7.25 million gets you the Salzburg attacking midfielder. First of all, Ali, a good signing, no?
It's a bargain, if nothing else. In today's market, 7.25, it's not a whole lot to talk about. And yet, you see this player against Liverpool in Champions League and you say, wait a minute, this could have gone for so much more. So I do think that Liverpool are getting in early and they're getting a bargain for a player that I think is going to be useful to them. And so much so that Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp were willing to make this move. You don't make this move unless you think here's a player that can help you, that can step in and do a job, that can give you something different, a player that can take somebody on in a 1v1 situation where you expect Liverpool to play against a lot of teams that maybe are going to put a lot of numbers behind the ball. He can be somebody who in tight spaces can break somebody down, find a pass, get into the box, score an important goal. Minamino is a player that may just score an important goal here in the upcoming months because I do think that Liverpool will use him.
His statistics are very impressive. He's averaging effectively either a goal or setting one up in every game that he plays, including, of course, at Anfield, where he was a star performer, and I'm sure that caught Jurgen Klopp's eye. Do you think that they've gone for the player primarily on what he can offer in his profile, or do you think they've seen the price and gone, we can't afford to pass this up, regardless of how it pans out?
Well, I think it's a combination of both. And it's not so much on some scout telling you, look, this is a player that you got to take a look at. No. It's a player that has been on the field against your guys and has performed well doing it. Not only has he done well against your team, but he's done it in your own stadium, where he showed personality, where he showed dribbling skills, where he made it uncomfortable for Liverpool. And so guys like Andy Robertson have come out and say, yeah, he was the main man in Salzburg. While people were paying attention to Alan, this is the guy that really sort of made the team go. And if you pay attention to Salzburg itself and the way that they play, everything went through Minamino when he came to the final third. So he was the difference maker. The other guys, the goal scorer, they went for the difference maker, and the difference maker is somebody that can give Liverpool a little something different, something that you may need in specific moments, in specific competitions, where perhaps he gives you a little something different that when you need it, when you want it, maybe he's the difference between you advancing in a competition or not, between you winning a game or not. And if that's the case, then it's 7.25 million, whatever, that is worth it, because let me tell you, in this market, in today's market, 7.25 million pounds is nothing. It's a lot for you and I, but it's nothing in the international football market.
Yeah, especially in the Premier League. So let's switch focus just to the back for a moment, given what's going on with Virgil van Dijk, Matip and Lovren also have had problems at the back for Liverpool in terms of availability. Does Jurgen Klopp have to dip into the market defensively, do you think, in January?
Just for depth, I think, just for numbers. You still believe that Virgil van Dijk is your guy, and he certainly is going to be the answer to any question that you ask about Liverpool in the back line. The other guys are nice pieces to have, but if you want some depth, yeah, go get somebody. The Minamino signing has no bearing on whether they go and get somebody in the back line. It's not like because, well, we spend money on this guy, then we can't go get that. No, because what you spent on this guy was essentially, it's peanuts. It really is. In the market as it is, in the current economic structure of the game in the Premier League, it's not a lot of money. And so you're simply taking a chance on a guy that you think can be useful to you. And if he does pay off, well, heck, it's worth a gamble.
Okay, so one packet of peanuts here, another packet of peanuts somewhere else. We'll see if they go and sign anyone else, but obviously it's a good start to the January.
So you like peanuts?
I certainly like, well, cashews.
Okay, all right. Yeah. All right, that's good. Those are good too.
Whatever takes your fancy over the festive period.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.